I know a secret about Sydney Sweeney.
Verbal riot.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the show. Today, I am going to be talking about the movie Immaculate, starring everybody's favorite actress right now, Sydney Sweeney. Okay, so obviously that was not from the movie Immaculate, but what can I say? I can resist one of my favorite clips. Anyway, yeah, man, the movie Immaculate. It's a movie directed by a guy named Michael Mohan. Most of you probably won't even know who that is, but he's only done actually two movies that I remember, which were the movie Voyeurs, and there was a movie called uh, Everything Sucks, actually starring Sydney Sweeney as well. So they've actually worked together before. And the movie Immaculate, it's basically, in a nutshell, an homage to old school 1970s Catholic horror films like The Omen, Rosemary's Baby, The Exorcist. Basically, along that vein of movies, that's what Immaculate is. And Sydney Sweeney does a great job. She plays a nun named Sister Cecile who moves from Detroit to Italy to join a monastery and, devote her life to God, the whole deal. While she's there, she finds out some horrible things that are going on there, very scary things that are going on there. And there's a mystery that starts to unfold. Now, I will say this. This is two-thirds of a very, very good movie. Okay. The ending kind of it's a little bit all over the place. But here's the thing. The last 10 minutes of the film are nuts. Okay. Nuts. Like the theater, like I went to see a screening of it last week where she was there with Michael Mohan, the director, and the cast. And they talked about the film before we watched it. And she actually stayed and watched the film with the audience, and her father was there. So, we all watched it together kind of thing. And the theater was silent in those last 10 minutes because it was so jaw-dropping. Okay. It was shocking how crazy the ending of this movie is. So just based on that alone, and just the job she does of acting in this film is nuts. But that alone is why I'm recommending you go watch it. The thing is, I can't say a lot about this film right now because of the fact that if I do, I'm going to give a lot away. Okay, and I want you to go see it. So I'm not going to talk too much about it because there are some things that you need to find out for yourself while watching it. So anyway, that's the film. It's her latest film. It's in theaters right now. You can go watch it anywhere pretty much. And yeah, man, it's a decent horror film that kind of gets a little loose in the third act. But no, the thing about Sydney Sweeney though is, and I realized I figured this out. The secret, the secret of Sydney Sweeney is she's actually based. She's based, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. I've watched her in interviews. I've read articles about her. What I love about this woman is that she knows how to play Hollywood's game without showing her poker face, right? Like none of us know where her politics are. None of us know where she stands socially, right? In Hollywood, that is a miracle. And most important, she does not blame fans for the failures of the studios. Sydney Sweeney is unique right now, and she's refreshing. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm scared for her. I am so scared for her, man, because they're going to come for her eventually, right? They're going to try to, you know, put her in a corner, and they're going to try to force some kind of allegiance out of her, right? The cumulation ritual, right, that they do to actors in Hollywood. They're going to try to force her hand to say what her politics are, where she stands socially, and so far she's done a bang up job of keeping the vultures at bay, right? And a lot of it has to do with the fact that she disarms you with how gorgeous she is. She's gorgeous, she's charming, she has a head for this business, guys. She has her own production studio with her husband. Yeah, hate to break it to you guys, you don't have a shot. She is married or engaged, but either way, she is spoken for. And but you know what? Give it 5 years. I mean, that's like the average like Hollywood marriage anyway, right? So who knows? Maybe you can shoot your shot in 5 years, but no, she has a head for this business. So she's not just a beautiful actress, right? No, she's a beautiful, smart actress. And I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be okay. I just don't want her, I don't want to see her go the way of Chris Pratt, where for some reason, people who loved Chris Pratt all of a sudden turned on him, right? Because he went to a church. Because he went to a church. All of a sudden he's MAGA. He's the enemy. It's like you guys were just loving Chris Pratt literally a year ago before you turned on him. But see, that's how fake and that's how phony these people are. You get what I'm saying? They're fake and they're phony. Here's the thing. I think I don't think she knows that they are. She knows this, but she's playing the game perfectly. She does not blame fans first and foremost, right? Like, so she's already scrapped their textbook right there, scrapped it because of the fact that she takes ownership of the flops that she's in. Secondly, she she's always pleasant, right? I know that's a sin to say, right? It's a sin for women to smile, right? Because of the male gaze. But no, she's pleasant. She's pleasant. She doesn't talk about either side. She just wants everybody to watch her stuff. And you know what? Because of that, I will continue to watch her stuff. I will pay money out of my pocket to go see her because look, whether it's good or bad, I'll figure that out when I'm watching it. But I like her enough that I will go throw my money at the screen to see her perform. She is literally what Hollywood needs, and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. That's the funny thing. These studios don't even realize this is what they need, right? You don't have to put a gag order on her. Can you say that about any other actor or actress or actresses in Hollywood? I'm sorry, I'm stuttering right now. But can you say that about anybody else in Hollywood? If I were a studio head right now, I would put a gag order on everybody involved in whatever $100 million project that I just sank that money into. Everybody would get a gag order because what these actors are doing now, what these crew are doing now, is that they're sinking a film before it even comes out. Before it even comes out, their movie is trashed because people can't keep their mouth shut. She does this to perfection. And I'm telling you right now, she is going to become the model. And I know there's other actors who are in that same space right now, you know? And I'll even put Dakota Johnson in that category right now because again, not blaming the fans, not blaming the audience, not blaming the audience, blaming putting the blame where it needs to be on the writing, on the directing, on the production. But most importantly, on the studio. Because even the guys in production are just doing what they're told to do. So I'm sorry, guys who work in production. I did not mean to put you in that category. When I said production, I meant studio. I didn't mean the guys behind the camera. I didn't mean the guys, you know, who are doing lighting and sound. Hell, I don't even mean the director a lot of times because some directors have no power and they just have to do what the studio tells them. Okay. So I apologize. I meant the studio, that the suits, the guys who interfere with art. That's what I'm talking about. Sydney Sweeney for me is going to be a big deal. And I know she's already a big deal, blah blah blah. But what I'm saying, what I mean by big deal is I don't mean popularity. Okay, I'm not talking about popularity. I mean she's going to be a big deal in the way of She is the direction that I pray that these studios are going to go into, where they're hiring actors who will keep their mouth shut, do their job, and not sink the film before it even comes out. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with her. You know, it's not just her looks. Look, there I live in Hollywood, okay, guys. I live in LA. I see gorgeous women. You know, I can't throw a rock in any direction while hitting a gorgeous woman in LA. Okay, there's something special about this one because I feel like she is going to be the model moving forward, and a lot of people are not going to like this because they love their politics. You know what I mean? They love their politics and they love to feel important talking about their politics. She's not one of those. Anyway, guys, this is just a quick little video I want to do about Sydney Sweeney and the movie Immaculate. Like I said, go watch it. Go watch it in the theater. Take a date and have a good time because there's a lot of jump scares in this, a lot of jump scares. And like I said, that ending, that ending is going to rattle you, man. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Always appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel. Uh, subscribe to the I'm sorry, follow me on X, and I will rap with you guys another time.